Hi everyone, welcome back to the podcast. I got India's Joe Rogan with me. What do you say, Joe Rogan?
Yes, sir. Today I came up with a topic, sir. That you can talk more, I can listen. Like that topic, sir. Because
the people want to hear you also talk.
Yes, sir. I'm going to talk, but today I'm going to ask some simple questions only, sir. Like there is a classification of rich people and the middle class people and lower middle class people, sir. Today we are going to talk about that rich and middle class, sir.
Because poor you don't care about it.
Not like that, sir. Because middle class
They don't watch
people
our
are the
video.
no, sir. Middle class people are the most number of peoples in India, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir. Middle class are having the majority in India. Then poor, then rich, sir. Middle class has the higher population, sir. Like that I'm saying, sir. In population side.
Our government will be very happy to hear this.
Sir, no, sir. Middle class are the higher, sir.
Okay.
Sir, let's take it that way, sir.
What?
Okay, sir. Sir, today I'm going to ask you that the mistakes that rich people avoid, but middle class
They avoid.
does not. Yes, sir. Something they avoid, but middle class are tend to do that, sir. Like that thing. Say, sir, things like that, sir. That we should be
You're
cautious
saying
of.
middle class become bankrupt more and rich people avoid bankruptcy.
No, sir. They know how to avoid problems after that bankruptcy, sir. But middle class don't know that.
What we're trying to say is, rich people,
Ah.
though they take a loan, they take a massive loan
Yes, sir.
with very poor record. Banks still give them huge loan.
Yes, sir.
When they default on their loan, they don't have to pay the loan.
Yes,
nor
sir.
do they go to jail. They're walking around very free.
Yes, sir.
Where middle class, you take one cell phone, you take a
Small amount of loan, sir.
loan, and if you fail to, they harass you and they tear you into shreds.
Yes, sir.
They eat you alive. Then they put police complaint also on
you. Yes, sir.
And say, I take you to jail also.
True, sir.
Why? How come those guys are not going, and how come you are? Simple reason, they have a good lawyer.
Sir, by having a lawyer, even
because a good lawyer, because the rich man doesn't know the law.
Okay.
But what he has money.
Sir,
Okay?
but
Then when you have a lot of money, lots of guys who are very smart in the law will come to you and they'll say, don't worry, boss. You give me a couple of crores and I'll make sure nothing bad happens to you. Like this is an example of Shah Rukh Khan, his son.
Okay.
His son got
Aryan.
into trouble.
Oh.
Aryan, no?
Ah.
What happened to him is very sad. Right? He was targeted. Everyone who knows about it knows that boy was targeted.
Okay.
You know the story or you don't?
Yes, sir. He drug case.
Yeah.
Yes,
They put
sir,
a case on him. He didn't have any drugs on him. Okay. But if this happened to you or me or anybody else, we'd be in jail. We'd have been sentenced also.
Okay.
With nothing wrong we would have done. If the guy decides to paint us, he can paint us and we'd be finished. But thankfully, his father is Shah Rukh Khan. He has lots of money. Afforded the best team of lawyers
Understood.
who fought for him and got him out. And all the charges disappeared.
Yes, sir.
Of course, the reason why I'm talking about that case instead of Ambani and Trump is because that's a straightforward case.
Okay.
Meaning, he didn't do anything wrong. Even when you have not done anything wrong, you need a good lawyer. So you understand this.
Why, sir? I didn't.
Ambani and Trump got away with doing lots of horrible things with a good lawyer. So you can think middle class mentality is, I am not doing anything wrong.
Then
So why do I need a lawyer?
Yes, sir. True.
Exactly. So that is why I talked about Shah Rukh Khan's son's case.
Okay.
You understood?
Understood, sir.
You can be a very straightforward person. You wouldn't have done anything wrong. But life sometimes can be cruel and can jam you up.
Okay.
So in that moment, you do not know the law. You could be very innocent.
But you have.
There's another famous case that I'll tell you about. One old man sitting in one apartment block in Chennai
Okay.
who was growing marijuana plant in his apartment.
Okay.
Okay. And he was gifting it, the leaves.
Okay.
So whoever came to his house, he'd say, you want some? He'll pluck some leaves and give it to them. He wasn't selling it.
Okay.
He was growing the plant. He was giving it. Police came and caught him because the news went around this uncle is there giving free ganja. Caught him. And he told the court, the plant grows wildly, which is true. In India, marijuana plant grows wildly. And it's also true, marijuana leaf is not illegal in India. The law is very weird in India when it comes to this. It is only illegal when you dry it and make it into rolls and you try to sell it.
Oh.
Like in Bang and all that during Holi.
They
use the seeds and all that they use, opium seeds, everything. It's part of our heritage.
Okay.
Okay, India only very recently got into the Narcotics Act in 1970s because there was a lot of pressure globally on India Till then, India had not signed the global narcotics thing because it is culturally there in our culture, going way back.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Correct, sir.
Not extreme chemicals, but mild forms of chemicals. It's part of our culture. We've grown in it. So it's true in India. But that man got pulled up in court. Finally, I think he lost the case and he's been fined or gone to jail. I don't know. But he's pleading innocence, saying that,
I'm not doing
anything illegal. The plant is going well. So I'm just keeping the plant in my house. I'm not selling it also. Some people come, I ask them if they want, I give them gift.
Okay.
The court said nothing doing. You can't do that. So that's where you need a good lawyer.
Sir, in case if he had a good lawyer, he must have come out.
Yes. Okay. Because a good lawyer would have argued it. That is why a good lawyer, you have to pay a lot of money for.
Understood, sir.
Okay. So that's the most important thing. Mating in middle class is not only a thing. Being a citizen in this country, you should know the rules of this country, okay? What you can do and cannot do. And you should always have a good lawyer on call. At least you should know a good lawyer. Because you do not know when the policeman might come and catch you.
Correct.
Some signal you jumped. You're getting harassed. If you have a good lawyer's phone number, you can dial immediately and say, hey man, this policeman is talking to me like this. What is the rule? What do I do? He'll immediately tell you, let me talk to the policeman, or you listen to the policeman. I'll meet you there in the station. He'll give you correct advice. So you don't make your problem worse. Middle class people have this attitude, and I don't do anything wrong. So why do I need it?
Correct, sir.
They have the same attitude with everything. Even with health. Diabetes. I don't eat sugar, so I don't need to test my sugar.
Correct, sir.
Suddenly, 10 years later, a doctor says your kidney is failing. Then they test and say you have been having diabetes. We will say, 10 years ago, but I stopped eating sugar.
Now
doctor's like, no, that's not how it works. No, it's a little dangerous for your kidneys. We have this attitude towards all things.
Everything.
And that differentiates between rich people and poor people, or as you say, middle class people. I do think there are more poor people in India than middle class, but anyway, you must be knowing better. But anyway, getting back to the point, it is important to have a team of people always for you who are experts in the subject matter, like having a good doctor, a good auditor, a good lawyer. It's important, and I've stressed this important. And it's just not a rich man thing. It's not a middle class. Everybody needs. And when you keep them, you don't have to keep paying them monthly. Like some fees or something. Like you don't pay a doctor every month. You don't send bucksheets, you don't send them.
Correct, sir.
Same way, I don't understand your auditor and lawyer. But you have to develop a relationship. So when the time comes, they know who you are. And you also already vetted like how you need to have a good finance advisor. You also have to make sure the lawyer is good. So in the time when you don't need the lawyer, you can verify. You can ask few people, hey, do you know a good lawyer? Ask them how is it to deal with him. How much does he charge? So you know all this information. So when the emergency comes, you're not jammed up. Like having insurance.
Correct, sir.
This is what people like Ambani, Donald Trump, they do. That's why they don't get into trouble. Vijay Mallya and all that. So if you're planning to become Keshav investment Tata.
But in Vijay Mallya case, you said, sir, that he made a big mess. He got so much loan. He didn't pay anything. He went to London. He's staying there. But as a normal person, even I know that he did something wrong. He made the bankrupt and went to London. But why does...
No. You don't understand. There are rules. He's not broken any rules. He did a business.
Okay.
The business failed.
Sir, but there is a rule called you must repay, right?
The loan. Yes, but he's allowed to negotiate. There are rules negotiating. When you declare bankruptcy, there's laws.
Okay.
Because if you don't have those legal frameworks, believe it or not, a few 100 years back, bankruptcy rules and all that. There are very, very few people who are doing business. People are scared to do business then. No. If constantly I say, you go outside, you might get arrested. Who will go outside? It used to be like that. The ruler of the country can be a very cruel guy, like Aurangzeb. And he gives freedom to his military and soldiers, saying, you do whatever you want. Like in North Korea. The soldier can do whatever he wants. The police can do whatever it wants. Then you're scared. As a citizen, you'll never go out. So imagine the rules says, you fail in business, you'll go to jail. Who'll do business?
Nobody.
And if nobody does business, where are the jobs? So you have to keep it fair.
Correct, sir.
You're allowed to fail in business. Okay. So he was using the rules according to the rules he was playing. And in Vijay Mallya's case especially, he's paid the principal amount.
Okay.
They're saying an interest has to be paid. That interest is what they're negotiating on. He's paid the principal amount. The interest, which is what is pending.
He's negotiating on that.
Yeah.
Understood, sir.
So, as a person, when you want to get into business, you should do. This is why the main reason I say don't take a loan. Because most of you don't even read the terms and conditions of the loan.
Correct, sir.
The guy comes, even opening account, right? Opening Demat account, you don't read.
Correct, sir.
I want to open Demat account. 80 pages, please sign. Where do I sign?
We straightly go to the last page and sign, sir.
Have I signed everywhere? Finished? Over?
Done.
Okay. When will account open?
Yes, sir.
When can I buy future options? Then call my friend. Hey, I opened account. What do I click? Account, yes, link to bank account linked. Money is there. There. Gone. Okay, now what do I do? Wait. Okay.
Sir, yes. Sir, it happened, sir. Yes, sir. So
that's how money goes.
Understood, sir.
The main reason I put up a LinkedIn post about it. Beware, because there's a lot of mis-selling happening. Mis-selling meaning they tell you what you want to hear, and they don't tell you the things you don't want to hear. It's not that they avoid it. You have to ask. If you don't ask, he's not going to tell you. Understood?
Understood, sir.
So you have to educate yourself. English people tend to do this. I think there are some other points you have given me. You want me to go into each one? Because I think we have extended the play. And we should do this in the next podcast, the next point.
We should do in the next podcast. Because
Keshav has given me a whole list of points which he wanted me to discuss with him and explain it to him. The first one itself, the importance of understanding law and having a good lawyer. I needed to drill it down to him to understand it. He was himself shocked that it's just not if you do bad things, you need a good lawyer. You need a good lawyer, period. Even if you're being a good citizen, you need access to good lawyers.
Correct, sir.
Like having access to good doctors. Keshav's like suddenly dawned on him, oh my God, I don't have a lawyer.
Correct, sir. I must have one, sir.
Yes. Sure. Okay. I wish all of you the best of luck, Keshav.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for watching the podcast. I'll see you in the next one soon. Bye.
Bye.